What's up? It's your girl Tisha Campbell, and you're tuned in to the Hot Zone.
Yeah. Yeah. You feel it? We winning in this world today. Ain't nobody gonna take a fame. We going in. Yeah, we going in. In.
From the 7 seas to the land, you locked in with International Most P.
Recording in progress.
I think we should be good. Sound check, 1, 2, 1. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to make sure I can hear you. 1 second. Yeah, we good. Okay, everybody. Welcome to In the Hot Zone with International Most P, live from MPB Studios. The heart of me, the heart of you, the heart of everyone. Today we got a dope. I keep saying dope. Like, dope is just my word. I love using it when I talk to amazing people. So today we got somebody. I've been following this particular talent's journey. She's different. Her Instagram have a lot of videos of her face and her body and who she is. I'm just talking crap, y'all. Just look at her Instagram. You see what I'm talking about. Everybody put your hands together. We have a special guest, a featured guest here. Like, if you can see what I see, you'll probably be like, oh my God, I can't speak. She's such a superstar. But no, everybody put your hands together. No matter where you tuning in or how you tuning in, we got Nyasia Chane'l in the building, in the Hot Zone. What's happening?
Hey, you guys. How you doing?
Love it.
Thank you so much for having me.
I am honored. Like I was telling you before we started this, that I've been watching your journey, your grind, your talent, everything for a while. So to get that call to say, hey, can you interview Nyasia Chane'l before she go on tour? Yes, that's a no-brainer, you know what I mean? So let's talk about it. First of all, you going on tour. Is this your first tour?
No, this is like my third tour. Actually.
Okay.
This is my first time going and performing in Texas and stuff like that.
Wow. Okay, so let's dive into it. The tour name, where you performing, what to expect. Then we'll dive into your music, where you found it. Because I want to make sure we talk about that first and last. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay, so boom. I have a mixtape, right? It's dropping very soon. And we called it the Road to South by Southwest because the tour is going to be at South by Southwest. And it's going to be also in another location as well. But, the highlight of it is that we're going to be at South by Southwest. So, it's called South by Southwest. You know what I'm saying? But like I said before, it's going to be my first time, one, being on tour with DJ Swamp Thing at Texas. Because we actually did a tour in Ohio. We did like a 3-day tour. And that was dope. But this time we're here with Swamp Thing and the real DJ Spin. So we're going to be there for a couple days. We're going to rock out with the people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm excited about it.
I'm excited too. I really wish I could see. Like, the hype around this tour long. The Road to the South by Southwest is crazy. First of all, because South by Southwest is huge anyways in Austin. But what I'm even more excited about, or mad at the same time, is I'm not going to be there because I'm going to be where I'm going to be on the cruise ship. But the fact of who you doing it with and who's going to be there. Now, that's great energy. Big bro, both of them big bros to me. Spin, Swamp Thing, your team, True Culture Radio, Meet the Plug. All of them are all going to be there. And I'm not going to be there, so I'm sad. But either way.
We're going to have more. We're going to have more. And you're going to be there, okay? So you're doing your thing, too.
I know.
So we both do our thing. And we're going to correlate.
There we go. I'm out there. I'm outside this summer. I'm coming to see you. I told you I'm coming to Upstate. I'm coming to see what Upstate about. So you're from this particular area in Upstate New York. I will get tongue twisted saying it. So I'm going to try to say it because I have no issue with messing up and butchering stuff. Fallsburg.
Yeah, Fallsburg.
Where? How close? Where is that? I'm bad with stuff like that. I would say Buffalo, but how close is Upstate? So what's it like up there?
So So, I'm from Fallsburg, which is upstate New York. I always tell people, I'm like, it's not Buffalo because Buffalo is a little 5-hour trip for me. You know what I'm saying? We're closer to New York City, which is like an hour and like 30 minutes, depending on where you're going. So yeah, I'm really closer to New York than anything like that. But how it is it's really like the, regular. I feel like it's like a regular town, you know what I'm saying? You got your all different kinds of folks and stuff like that. Like I was saying though, the weather is different up here though. We be getting snow, we be getting hail. The city will be having rain, we'll be having snow. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it. I never got it, but hey, it's a little bit colder up here. But during the summer, it's good. It's a lot, it's a vibe. But I love my little town. It's, it's what's up. You know what I mean? I love my people here. So we can be rocking out. I'm trying to break out and represent for my city. You know what I mean?
You know what it is. Fallsburg, upstate New York.
Yeah.
Once I will figure out exactly what upstate means versus New York because I'm from the Midwest. So, East Coast is kind of like foreign language for me, unfortunately. I've never been there. So I love to ask those questions to people that live there to learn it as I make my way to come to your area because I am a tourist. No, I'm just like
I said, it's got deers and stuff like that. We've got more deers up here than they do in the cities. The city's very busy. It's a lot of people, more populated down there. Up here, it's like everybody's kind of like spread out. We got like farms,
Got it.
Real events like that kind of thing.
Got it. 100%. I know. I got you. Because New York is crazy. It's crowded. You can't drive cars. You might as well just ride a bike or walk. That's only because of what I watch on the movies. But one day I'll be up there. So we talked about where
you gotta pop out.
Pop out, big way. Let's talk about Nyasia Chane'l. Okay, so from a baby to now, we're gonna do it kind of real, smooth and gently moving through your career and who you are. The baby Nyasia Chane'l. Was music there? Like, what were you like as a baby to make who you are today?
That's a great question.
Thank you.
Well, my mama always told me I was a real drama queen. And what she meant by that was I was always into something like, more theatrical. Like I was more of a theatrical kid. My parents, they never limited me. They always, said I could do whatever I wanted to do. They never was like, oh, you gotta be a doctor. You gotta be this, you gotta be that. You know what I'm saying? So it was really just a time where I could just explore and, become who I wanted to be. So really when I was growing up, my grandfather, his brother had a church. So I would start there. Like I would start singing, my mom said when I was 4, I was like singing a lot. But I went into church, I was singing, my grandpa was egging me on. He's like, go pumpkin. I'm in the church. I don't even know what I'm singing about for real. I'm just singing what's in the book. And from then on, I went into high school and I noticed that I liked acting. Like I really like to be on stage and I like to make people laugh because I'm a real cute person. Like I like people. So from there, I was doing acting in high school and then, I went to chorus. I was doing my little solos and stuff like that. And then I got into college and I turned more into the acting, but for some reason it ain't pop off. It ain't pop off yet, right? So I get into my second college. I went to Purchase College in Harrison, which is Westchester, New York. Okay. And I get tapped in with some people who hear my voice and they're like, yo, why don't you, make a song? Why you not making music? And I'm like, I ain't never think of that. So my friend, he was like, yo, come down to the studio, sing on this hook real quick. And I was like, all right, bet. I went down there, I heard myself, I was like,
oh.
Yeah, we gonna run with that. So I went and I tested it out at the school, like I was performing and stuff at my college. And then I called my mom, I was like, yo, Mom, I want to be a singer. And she already had connects within the industry already. Okay. She had her own company. So she was like, yo, once you get in this, you better be serious. Like, you better be. And I was like, I'm serious. So she booked me my first show in January. And then that summer, she booked me to open up for August Alsina. And we just been rocking. rocking.
Wow.
Like, ever since. So, yeah, it's been a journey.
Hey, so your mom is like your management team or a part of your career?
Yeah.
That's super dope.
Mama Jer.
Mama Jer. Shout out to Mama Jer.
Yeah.
Mama Jer.
Yes, Creative Soulful Entertainment. Yes, boo. Yeah, so I have her as my manager. I have a brand manager. I have my dad is also my manager too. But it's good to just have people around you who know you and want the same dream for you. So it works out.
With that being said, like, does that give you foundation in your career, knowing that you have both parents or just a solid team?
Yes.
I know it.
I'm not gonna lie to you, okay? As we know, social media is very, it's influential, right? And sometimes, like, you'll see somebody else on their own path and then you'll be like, oh, I have to do that too. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you can get distracted very easily. So it's good to have a team that keeps you grounded and humble. You feel what I'm saying? Humble. You feel what I'm saying? Because sometimes...
Humble, big humble.
Sometimes you'll think you here, and you know what I mean? They got to bring you down a couple notches, so you know what I mean?
Right.
But that's good to have because it's like, it's good to have someone who's watching my back when I'm over here looking over here. They like, yo, we can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to have. I'm real appreciative of it.
That is so dope. So dope. It's a great blessing, that alone, to have both parents and just being able to be as supported as you are in this very, very tricky industry. I say that very, very tricky. So we got into that. We got to where we are now. Like when open up for August Alsina, and then going from there. It's something about you dropped the song "Can't Hold Us." I was looking at your bio a little bit, and I want to dive in a little bit to some of the other highlights of your career. Like, who are your musical inspirations?
That is like, oh my gosh, I'm really like working on trying to make a collection because I feel like, my dad, he's a DJ. So he's exposed me to so many different kinds of music. And it's so hard to say who all influenced me because I know so many, and it's like, oh my gosh, so many greats. But I would say like my favorite is Etta James. I love that. That's my queen. Etta James. I love Indy Irie. I love Beyonce, Ashanti, Brandy. All the good soul vibes. I love Adina Howard. That's my girl.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
It's so many people because I love their swagger about it too. Even MC Light, like I love her swagger, all that. But even the newer artists like her, I'm a fan of her. Summer Walker, those kind of vibes. I like those.
I asked this because it is a trick question. And it's hard to like combine or put everybody into this category of your favorite. But it doesn't shy away of all the other artists you love and you got. But it also makes you think like, oh my God, who is my favorite? Who is that person I can listen to that just makes me forget about my pain, my sorrows, my hurt, my struggles? Who is that person? So that's why I asked that question. I know it's a trick question. It's like one of them questions I can't give you one. I don't expect you to give me one. I don't expect you to give me one. I expect you to give me a collage of people that really reflect you and where you are when you listen to that artist. So great answer because you just literally laid out all the variety of music you can think of, And Adina Howard. People don't... What? Adina Howard? For real? Like, come on.
I'm a stick beside her, girl.
Let's go. Now that's some shit right there. Right.
That's my girl. Oh my God.
Oh my God. I'm just thinking of the song like Freak Like Me and our other song.
Breaking Down Baby.
Our t-shirts. T-shirt with
my favorite song. My favorite song by her is Do You Wanna Ride? Oh my gosh, she came on that. Ride.
Wow.
Wanna ride.
See? This is why we're doing this, because I want people to be like, yeah, I'm connected with Nyasia when I listen to this do you want to ride? You know?
You know what I'm saying? Now you know where it's coming from. You know where it's stemming from. So.
Yes. So we got that. We got that question is a general question people ask in interviews. But I'm going to go into one that is not. So this question right here is more directed to you. And if you can take any situation in the world, right, what would be your focus to fix? Like any situation, any ingest, anything that you feel in the community or whatever that you would dedicate, or I wouldn't even say dedicate, but just really wish you can change or do more for?
Why you ask me that question? Oh my gosh. Okay, this is the first time anyone's ever asked me that, so great question.
Great.
Within my community, I would definitely say police brutality. The injustices of racism. I mean, I know we have a long way to go, but not really. I really feel like it's just not just a switch, but I just feel like after so long of it happening, it's just like, why is it not changed yet? You know what I'm saying? It's hundreds of years later and we're still, experiencing the same thing. We're still oppressed, and even just people of color. It's like, why is that still a thing? So if I could change that, I would definitely change how we're viewed as a society, I feel like we influence so much, and for us to have so much influence on everything, it's just like, why are we the last, the last ones to be treated like humans, and it's just like, it's our God-given right, and it's just very unfortunate, and it's like, for me, I'm like, every day I go on social media and I see something every single day. And it's like, you can't be blind to what's going on. No matter what race you are, you can't be blind to it. You see what's going on. So it's just like, why is it not changed yet? That's what I'm sticking with. I'm sticking to it. You know what I'm saying? Just respect us as human beings, so.
I like that. And I know this question is kind of like a political question. It's like asking who you gonna vote for, and it can be a catch-22 to someone's career. But as a human, as a freedom of speech, or having freedom of speech, we're entitled to speak it and not hope people won't have the prejudice that all of them have. So, but thank you for answering that question, because it's important to know what you value, what you see, what impacts you. It connects us to you even more. So thank you for taking some time to answer a question that you said was the first time you ever been asked.
The first time, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, yo.
Let's go. I am loving the exclusiveness I do on my interviews, because I always try to find those questions that, kind of be like, oh, wow, that's a good question. So that's two. Yes. Yeah. That's two in this interview. So we got this new song, Sticky Wicked, right? And we're going on tour. Like I said, we're going to talk about it in the beginning, we're going to talk about it in the end. And I know it's so much more about your career and what you've done and who you are as an artist, as a songwriter, as a singer, as who you are. But as we get ready to segue to the end of this interview, I want to talk about this brand new single that brought us here, that you're going to be performing on the tour and all this good jazz. And I'm going to talk about what you need at your tour, like in your dressing room, like different things like that. If you go on tour, what is on your rider? What is that one thing that you need to have at every show? Like that type of question is coming after this. So let's talk about Sticky Wicked. Name, producer, where it come from, all that good jazz. Dive in. Let's go.
Okay, so Sticky Wicked, written by myself, co-written by J Didda. So with this record, I was just in a state where I'm like, damn, society nowadays is real toxic a little bit. Toxic, has been a real subject in today's music now, right? So I'm like, okay, what's something that I could talk about that people could definitely relate to? And this song, I wrote it about being attached to someone who we know is not good for them, but we can't, for some reason, we just can't shake them. And I was like, my manager, he's like, yo, we should just call it Sticky Wicked. I'm like, damn. I'm thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, sticky, because you know how you touch something and you come back and you still got that little residue, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it just tastes so good, you can't get enough. So really, that's what I was trying to get back in this song. Is just being attached to someone that you can't get rid of, but you know you gotta let them go. And it's unfortunate. And sometimes you can't get the closure that you want to get. And I feel like that's the most frustrating part, is that I can't get the closure I need. And I gotta sit through it, and I gotta, work it out. So that's what this song is about. And I try to give it, a real dance feel this way, it's like, it's not so, it makes you think about it, but you also want to dance.
Yeah.
So that's what this song is about. And that's all I gotta say, I think.
I love it.
I had more in my head, but I just went blank for a second.
It's okay because you were so excited by describing the song itself, which is a part of why we're doing this interview. So definitely, did you talk about who produced it?
So the producer gave the beat to me. He was like, yo, just do what you want to do. You can have it. I was like, you in the show. He just said, yeah. He said, he don't want it. I said, he gonna be outside. So, he said it's mine. It's my beat. It's my bag. It's my beat. It's mine. I ain't making, but he gave it.
And you made something magical on it. So, are we going to expect that song to be performed during the tour? I'm pretty sure, but is it going to be performed on the tour?
Yes, it is.
It'll
be even better in performance vibes. You know what I'm saying? It's a better feel when you see it live.
That part. So, here we are. We're at the tour. If you're going on tour, what is the stop that you're really looking forward to?
I would say,
another good question.
Houston. I hear a lot about Houston, and I'm so looking forward to it because I'm like, oh my gosh, I heard so much about this. I heard so many great things. So I would say Houston.
You know what's crazy? I just interviewed someone before you, and that's the stop he said he's looking forward to. So it's dope that everybody wants to go check out H-Town. Just let you know, everything's bigger in Texas, okay? Just letting you know. Think about it. Food, and other stuff is big in Texas. So shout out to you. Looking forward to Texas Stop. So as we're on tour and we're getting ready to go, what is a day in getting ready for a show like? What do you want on your rider? What is your favorite drink when you're on stage or getting ready for stage? What do you have to have in your dressing room? Go.
Okay, I gotta have my water. I gotta have my mic charged up. I'm gonna show you what it look like real quick.
Oh, it's
this
cute.
is my microphone.
Cute.
I customized it myself. Okay, it's got the N on it to represent Nyasia. But yeah, I would say I would have this ready, charged up, ready to go. Most likely powder in my face, getting my face ready, and doing my little warm-ups. I do warm-ups, like a 5-minute warm-up before I go. And yeah, and I pray and I rock out.
Thank you. I love to know what people do right before they perform because everybody's different. Everybody finds their piece to give it all to us in a way that best fits them. So before we get out of here, I want to definitely give you a chance to do your shout outs. The floor is yours.
Okay. So you guys can check me on Instagram, Nyasia_Chane'l_ that's NYASIA _CHANEL. You can follow me there on Instagram. You can follow me at that same name on Twitter, Nyasia_Chane'l_. Follow me on TikTok, y'all. We just got to 101K yesterday. So follow me on TikTok, Nyasia Chane'l, spelled the same way with no underscores. Check out my website, www.NyasiaChane'lmusic.com. You can check me out on Facebook at It's Nyasia Chane'l. And subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to do things on YouTube too. So follow me on YouTube, Nyasia Chane'l. And yeah, shout out to my team, Creative Sofa Entertainment. Shout out DJ Swamp Thing. Shout out the real DJ Spence. And shout out to you for having me on your platform, man. I really do appreciate you giving me the opportunity. I know you got big things going for yourself, so I appreciate you even giving me the time to talk with you. I know you're real busy.
Equally honored. I'm honored. I'm honored. Like,
we friends now.
And that's what my saying when I leave out to go close out the interview. I hope this interview covered what we needed to cover. Congratulations on going on to another tour. You've been on tours before, but this is a different tour, different vibe, different year, different move. Is this your first time going to South by Southwest?
Yes.
That part. I knew it. So enjoy that moment. Walk on that 6th Street. Take pictures. Do what you need to do. Enjoy every moment of it. And do not forget to always take pictures, which you already know this, but capture every moment of it. Like I'm talking about, you going 101 on TikTok. Yeah, they going to be getting all that South by Southwest loving.
Yeah. You gonna get a lot of content out of me, baby. That's what we do over here. We make content all day.
Yes, you do. That's what I told you at the beginning of the interview. I said, go to her Instagram and check out the pictures, the video. I said that. So yes, shout out to Nyasia Chane'l. This is what I always say to every guest that come into the Hot Zone. I say, we family now. You're here, so come on back. And you know, whenever you got anything, we here to support. We family now, forever and ever, here and now, like Luther Vandross sings. You know what I mean? So shout out to you. Thank you for rocking with International Most P in the Hot Zone, live from here at MPP Studios. Congratulations on your new single, Sticky Wicked, and also the tour you kicking off with very soon. I'll talk to you soon. You know what it is. God bless and continue to live, love, love, and be happy. I couldn't even figure out what I wanted to say. I just freestyled it. So it is what it is.
Hey, it felt good. It felt good. I knew you was right there.
I love it.
All right. Bye. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Nyasia Chane'l, and you are now rocking out with DJ Most Precious. Let's go. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Nyasia Chane'l, and you are now listening to my hot new single, Sticky Wicked, right now. Let's get it.
Ain't no fun in starting over. I give in chance and chance. Feel like my dog is running over. People say it's a bad romance. Let's keep on dancing for the moment. Be the type to distract my plans, put me in a trance and leave me open. Lose my track of staying focused. Your pheromones got me hypnotized. I can't describe the thing you say. You make me fall in line. I start on you, you break my pride. I built it up and now it's in disguise. Oh, use a drug, you keep me running back to back. Need your touch, cause we can't have enough for that. We do a dash, ain't no denying that. Swear your love is so tricky. I cannot dream my phone for someone so iffy. It made no sense at all because you're so wishy-washy. I'd rather walk and crawl below you, so sticky. Stuck with you. We should've took the time to codify me to mine. But when we were in 20s, like a soul's coming alive. So sweet, like the nectar from the God tonight. Came to realize that life is what it ended by. Why? I can't accept it's over. I thought we getting closer. So now I learn to cope. But first I need closure. Closure from you. So long to you. So long to you. My sweet. Love is so tricky. I could not dream of falling for someone so iffy. It made no sense at all because you're so wishy-washy. I'd rather walk and crawl below you, so sticky. Stuck with you.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
We will be back next week for all new In the Hot Zone with International Most P, where you get all your hot spices, hot juices, hot topics with your favorite hot talent. Catch y'all next week. Let's go.